that catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Got it. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch where he's going to step. He's going to go for it. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Welcome to Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, where the Oregon Ducks travel to play the Ohio State Buckeyes. I am Tony Papel, and joining me in the broadcast booth once again is Colton Powell. Lovely to have you, my friend. Tonight, both these teams entering 1-1, and both are looking to kind of take that next step into Big 10 action this week. What are the keys to this game, my friend?
The keys really are going to be not very much, as Oregon getting their first win in the past 2 seasons to break their long losing streak. And really for Oregon, they're just going to have to limit their turnovers, get this ball rolling like they have during the last week. And for Ohio State, it's a look to continue their dominance, as they are also 1-1 with Oregon. And with Ohio State putting up 42 points last week, they're going to continue that.
Well, we've got Brantley Gauci leading Ohio State onto the field first. He's going to hand it off and immediately met in the backfield for a quick tackle for loss.
A quick tackle for loss. Angelo Perez getting the tackle on Elliott Manning, the true freshman here for Ohio State, to bring it at 2nd and 11.
We've got some medium rain, 6-mile-an-hour winds, 53 degrees. Feels like a home game for Oregon in this one, with the weather-wise playing in Columbus here tonight. Handoff again on 2nd down, and he is met in the backfield yet again.
Gaff Hudson coming up with the tackle and absolutely laying the hammer onto Elliott Manning, and it'll make it 3rd and long here for the Buckeyes.
Fantastic start here for this Oregon defense, playing aggressive from the linebacker position. We will see what Gauci can do here on 3rd and long. Drops back to pass, throws it to the sideline, and miscommunication, falls incomplete, sets up 4th and long. They're forced to punt.
And they're going to be forced to punt. Brantley Gauci throwing the football away, and it's not a good start here for the Buckeyes, as Oregon's going to get the ball in a pretty decent territory here, pending a good return.
Exactly how exactly how Oregon wanted to start this game. Ohio State did not want to. And we were talking pregame, Colton, about that player right there, Ty Wolf, how much of an impact he can have as a wide receiver in a ball game. We will see what Claude Dubois can do. The freshman, gosh, what a name. That is fantastic. Proper French. He's going to throw it on the double out route, and it is dropped on the 1st down.
And Claude Dubois, the true freshman here for Oregon, coming in. And I believe Brantley Gauci was the former quarterback here for Oregon.
Yes, he was. Absolutely nice shout out right there. Hits his receiver out of the backfield. That's Tristan Wolf, the starting halfback, brother of Ty.
And brotherly love here on Oregon. The Wolf brothers are going to be key focal points here for Oregon.
Yes, they will. They've already hit one. We'll see if they hit Ty here on this 3rd down. Drops back to pass. Has some time. Throws it way down the field, down the seam. It is dropped. Fantastic defense by Tyler McKnight.
As great defense down the middle of the field by the safety. Looked like a little bit of a cover 3 look from the Buckeyes. And it's going to be a 3 and out here for the Oregon Ducks. And both teams going 3 and out to start this football game.
Yes, they are. Defensive battle here early on in this one. Elliott Manning with a decent punt return sets up Ohio State and Brantley Gauci. We'll see if maybe he can gather his wits a little bit and lead the team down the field. Brings his tight end for motion from left to the right. Gonna fake the handoff on the read option, and it goes nowhere. Autry Fendall in the backfield for the tackle for loss.
Autry Fendall coming in for the TFL, and Brantley Gauci had no room to run. And this weather we're having here in this game is going to really play a factor, as we have some medium rain here tonight with a light breeze of 6-mile-per-hour winds and 53 degrees. So not the greatest weather for football.
No, certainly not. They're going to hand it off here on 2nd down. Nice gain this time, 6 yards. They got to the edge, and it worked.
Yeah, it was great set on the edge here from the offensive line of the Buckeyes. But that run on 2nd down is going to put them at 3rd and long.
Drew Caleb came across to make the tackle. 3rd and long here. Winding up to throw it deep down the left sideline. Has a man. He comes back to the football. Great catch by Andrew Bird.
And that was a great throw there from Brantley Gauchi of Ohio State. Steps up in the pocket with pressure in his face and delivers an absolute bullet to Andrew Bird for a 50-yard gain.
Excellent job by the receiver right there to come back and make that catch. The cornerback did not get his head around in time, so he didn't see where the football was. Led to the huge catch. Now 1st and 10, handed off up the middle. Great run this time. The defensive secondary did not get to the line of scrimmage, and Elliott Manning picks up 7.
That was a great run from Elliott Manning, starting to bring up the tempo here for the Buckeyes as they're now right about the 10-yard line in scoring position.
2nd and 3 for Gauchi. Gonna hand it off yet again. This time he is stuck. Can he get to the edge? He cannot. Emily Davis, can she get to the edge? She picks up 2. It sets up 3rd and short.
Yeah, Emily Davis was the starter at week 1, but Elliott Manning coming in and getting the starting job as a true freshman, both of them being freshmen, and they're going to look to convert here.
3rd and 1, pass middle of the field, intercepted. That is just a very poor throw right there from Gauchi. Do not know where that was going, and Oregon makes him pay. Paxton Bierma, his first interception of the night.
And Paxton Bierma getting the interception, and the rain becoming a factor here in the passing game, as that was thrown absolutely directly to him, and there's going to be Oregon Ducks football deep in their own territory.
That is Paxton Bierma's first career interception, so congratulations to him. Now Claude Dubois, feet at the 2, going to drop back to pass. Pressure coming, he's sacked. They do not give them a safety. He's down at the 1.
Titus Law coming in, getting the sack, bringing him about the 1-yard line, almost a safety, and now we are definitely in safety watch here as the Oregon Ducks are going to look to try and bring the football closer to a 1st down.
Fantastic play by the senior, his first sack of the season. Officially on safety watch, like Colton mentioned. Get those 2s ready if we see it. They come out in fully loaded pistol. 2nd and 18, drop back to pass. They're going to look to throw it. This is dangerous. Oh, and luckily he sheds that tackle. Leo Manzo, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And Leo Manzo getting very lucky, and it wasn't a safety, as we're still in safety watch here.
But they get it out of the end zone on that play. Lucier picks up 6 yards. They're just looking to give their punter a little bit more room on that one. 4th and 11. Great defense by Ohio State. Colton, neither of these defenses want to give up any yards at this point.
Yeah, both defenses are playing lights out here to start the football game, and the Buckeyes are going to get it in prime field position to try and get the first score of the football game.
Elliott Manning with the 10-yard return sets up Ohio State in fantastic field position, close to field goal range. That interception extremely costly. Already in field goal range, actually. This would be a long one, about 48 yards. But we will see if they can improve that. Gauchi hands it off on 1st down, met in the backfield, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Elliott Manning is having himself quite a struggle here to start the football game, as Autry Fendall gets a good tackle and makes a 2nd and 10.
That front 7 is playing extremely aggressively against the run. They're going to run it again here on 2nd down, and they do give him 1 yard, but Gav Hudson comes across the formation and makes the tackle.
And the middle linebacker for the Ducks, Gav Hudson, doing well to make this 3rd and long here for the Buckeyes.
Update on Twitch, Double D David Dukas gets a touchdown, so Texas takes the lead 7-0 early in that one. Still 0-0 here. Gauchi looking to throw on 3rd and long. Throws it deep down the sideline. Has a man. Touchdown, Emmanuel Anoa.
Emmanuel Anoa wide open on the left sideline, and Brantley Gauchi throws absolute missile to bring it into the end zone and put the Buckeyes up 7-0.
Fantastic route right there. Just blew past the defensive coverage. I don't think they were expecting that go route there. And Brantley Gauchi recognized it and made a fantastic throw. A touchdown against his former team. Devastating right there if you are an Oregon Duck supporter. But now, if you're Oregon, you just got to regroup. What can they do right here to put this ball in the end zone?
Yeah, really just kind of got to get the ball rolling. You got to look for these sideline passes, get the run game moving maybe a little bit, and look for the Wolf brothers to try and get a score here on the board.
Well, we will see if they go to Tristan or Ty on this series. Have not heard from Ty yet in this being their third possession. Empty formation here for Dubois. Middle of the field, completed pass to Cody Gammon. That's 8.
Yeah, that was a great pass there on the slant route. Makes it 2nd and short here for the Ducks.
2nd and 2. They come out in the pistol formation. Twins to the bottom, 1 to the top. They motion, they're back out. Quick pressure right in the face. Gets that football out right on time. Big gain right there for Tristan Wolf.
As we were saying, you just got to find the Wolf brothers. That's Tristan Wolf, the halfback here for the Oregon Ducks. Gets the football as Claude Dubois gets the football out quickly to pick up the first down.
Shotgun formation. Quick pass to the right side this time. Nice gain over there by Ty Wolf. We hadn't called his name yet. Picks up the first down.
As first catch of the evening, as Ty Wolf gets it in on the screenplay and just tries to get back up, but it's still enough for a first down.
1st and 10. Gonna hand it off this time on the draw. Great rush right there up the middle by Tristan Wolf.
And Tristan Wolf, as the Berlin Wall makes the tackle and only gives up a gain of 4.
Cannot get past the Berlin Wall, as they say. Fantastic job there. 2nd and 6 for Oregon. Drops back to pass. Hits the halfback out of the backfield. Picks up the first down.
And Tristan Wolf on the 8-yard gain, picking up the first down. And we have another Twitch update for you. A 5-yard touchdown run from Toby Kinnear as Boise State ties it up at 7 early, with about 4:16 left in the first quarter.
1st and 10, pass middle of the field, wide open, touchdown. Cody Gammon, the Oregon Ducks are on the board.
And Claude Dubois is having himself a game, only missing 2 passes, almost 100 yards through the air. And Cody Gammon was wide open in the middle of the field, down the seam, and gets this game tied up at 7 apiece, pending the extra point. Fantastic
throw right there by Dubois. Is going to make this a 7-7 ball game. That is a great throw. We see, Colton, we saw both defenses really do a great job, come out strong. And then these past 2 drives, the quarterbacks just letting it loose, letting it fly, and they've been rewarded with touchdowns.
Yeah, both these offenses kind of settling into this football game, figuring out both defenses, and I believe this is going to be quite a chess match here.
I absolutely think you are right. 7-7 to this point here. Brantley Gauchi will lead the Buckeyes back onto the field. Already having a touchdown pass to Emmanuel Anoa. Pistol formation, tight end in motion from left to the right. They're going to fake the handoff and hit the tight end as he comes across, and he's going to fight forward. Trey Hamilton picks up the first down.
Trey Hamilton, the tight end, one of the tight ends here for Ohio State, picking up the first down as Brantley Gauchi, 3 for 5, and he's starting to pick it up here.
Hamilton from Newport, Oregon, so Oregon might be upset they didn't land him in recruiting. Pressure comes, he's hit as he throws it, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete pass. Great pressure from the Oregon Ducks defensive line to force the incompletion there.
2nd and 10 for Gauchi. Pistol set. Drops back to pass. Has loads of time, doing his homework. Middle of the field, completed pass. Great catch across the formation. That's Andrew Bird. He gets 28.
Andrew Bird, 2 receptions, 78 yards here in the first quarter as Brantley Gauchi, even though he only has 7 passes thrown, 4 completions, he does have a ton of yards with the help of the Buckeyes receiving corps.
Absolutely. The long touchdown pass to Anoa, the 50-yard gain to Andrew Bird down the left sideline. And now another big gain to Bird again. Trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. Going to hand it off this time. Met quickly in the backfield. Breaks 1 tackle, but a swarm of Ducks bring him down.
Elliott Manning trying to get something going here for the Buckeyes in the run game. 7 rushes, 12 yards. This Oregon Ducks are absolutely looking at the run here.
Bierma came up to make the tackle for a loss. Sets up 2nd and behind the chains. Handoff yet again. This time they pick up a nice chunk of change right there. Elliott Manning gets 8, and it's 3rd and 3.
Every time I feel like we talk about Elliott Manning not getting a lot of yards on the carry, he absolutely proves us wrong and gets 8 there.
He did, making us look foolish. Shotgun here, drops back to pass, throws it deep down the right sideline this time. Great interception, leaping. That is fantastic coverage by the Oregon Ducks.
Deshaun Harper getting the interception there, his first interception of the season, and I believe, let's see, trying to see if that was his first interception of his career.
Yes, it was.
And that is first interception of his career. Congrats to you, as that is a big takeaway here for the Oregon Ducks.
And he is inbounds by a mile as well. Not sure why they reviewed that one, but both teams, or excuse me, Ohio State has now thrown 2 interceptions within 5 yards of the red zone and back. So that is devastating. Oregon with the football now. Gonna hand it off on the first down carry. Decent chunk of change there for Tristan Wolf. He gets 3.
And Tristan Wolf doing well with the rushes he's getting. Even though it's only 2, he's doing quite well in both portions of the game.
1 minute left in the first quarter. Empty set. Dubois passes it to the sideline. That's almost intercepted. Pemberton should have had it.
Yeah, Pemberton absolutely should have had it. The rain is not making it easy to hold on to the football here, as it is now going to be 3rd and long here for the Ducks.
Trips to the bottom. Gonna look deep down the field, throwing it down the seam, down the sideline, has his man wide open. Gavin Lucier had a step. Great throw there. Billy Jude saves the touchdown.
Billy Jude absolutely coming up with a touchdown-saving tackle, as Claude Dubois puts that one on the money here to Gavin Lucier, and brings this closer, as Oregon Ducks are absolutely on firing on all cylinders.
Yes, they are. Fantastic throw from Dubois down the sideline to Lucier. Sets up 1st and 10. They motion the back out of the backfield. They're going to throw it to the back on the wheel route. Tristan Wolf picks up 16, and they're inside the 10.
And Tristan Wolf is doing well. 4 receptions, 41 yards. And Dubois, only missing 3 passes, is almost at the 150-yard mark in the air.
He is having a monster performance so far, still in the first quarter. As you can see, Oregon going very pass heavy in this ballgame so far. We'll see if that stays true inside the 10. They go split back, fake the handoff, and throw it through the uprights. That's only good in Gaelic football, Colton.
Yeah, it's only good if it is from the kicker, as it was through the uprights, but it's not going to gain you any points here.
No, it is not. 2nd and goal. They're going to fake the handoff again. You can't throw it through the uprights here. That doesn't count for points, Dubois.
It is worth a shot, I assume, but still, it's going to be 3rd and goal here from about the 7.
I mean, Insanity is doing the same thing multiple times and expecting something different. Screenplay incoming here on 3rd and goal. They get a block, and he gets into the end zone. Tristan Wolf touchdown.
At Tristan Wolf, that is his first touchdown of the season in the running game, as the Oregon Ducks are firing on all cylinders and are up a score over the Buckeyes.
Fantastic job right there. Great drive by Oregon, picking up a huge block from his pulling guard on the front end, and he breaks the tackle right at the plane to get into the end zone. Oregon has now taken the lead 14-7 in this ball game. Colton, now Ohio State on the back foot, threw 2 interceptions inside the 20. Got to think they need to score here.
Yeah, definitely going to look to get some type of points here, preferably a touchdown, as this Ohio State offense is going to have to rely on Elliott Manning to try and get something moving on the ground.
Well, they pick up a moderate return here from Manning, just like you mentioned. He might be a little tired after getting the kick return. Got to see him on offense, as now Brantley Gauchi has to regroup himself. 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown. We will see how they do. Rollout here from Gauchi, doing his homework in the backfield, doing his taxes. Finally fires, wide open receiver. Took a huge hit at the end, though.
Andrew Bird, 3 receptions, 110 yards, having himself quite a game here in the first quarter. And on the comeback route, Gauchi, like you said, able to do everything back there. Cook a home-cooked meal, go get some Arby's if you wanted to, do the taxes, throws a bullet right to Andrew Bird, pick up a first down.
Benny Trill lays a huge hit on the end of that play. Gosh, Arby's is so tasty. Got to go with the classic roast beef sandwich and the curly fries, of course.
Oh, I definitely agree there.
That will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Oregon with the 14-7 lead. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back. Make sure you get those twos up in chat. I will start us off. Brantley Gauchi leading Ohio State out in the first play of the second quarter. Picks up a couple nice blocks. Manning gets 4, but gets hit hard at the end.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge hit there from the Ducks as number 2, Benny Trill comes in for the tackle. And in the words of Ryan Moreland, if you gain 4 every play, you're bound to win the football game.
That is very true. You pick up a first down every single time. We will see if they can do that here. 2nd and 6. They're going to fake the handoff. Pressure comes, but he throws it on the patented corner route. Hunter Shiren gets 18.
Hunter Shiren, another tight end here for the Buckeyes on the corner route. Those are usually always wide open against most defenses, and it just proves my point right there.
Yes, it did. Perfectly wide open. Great recognition by Gauchi to find him as well. Tough, difficult throw over the defender as well. Pistol formation, quick pass on the wide receiver screen, goes nowhere. Emmanuel Noah somehow gets 3.
Yeah, it was still 3 yards. It's a good gain there to start off on first down. And Brantley Gauchi having himself quite a game as well. 7 for 11, almost 200 yards through the air.
2nd and 7, 8 minutes left. They're going to hand it off to Manning as he goes to the right, gets hit hard at the end, still picks up 4 though. Colton, it's 4 yards.
Hey, 4 yards is 4 yards. You keep gaining those, you're bound to move the football here, as it's going to be 3rd and manageable for the Buckeyes.
They come out in empty here. Probably not going to run it with Gauchi's legs. They're going to trust him to throw it. And he, oh my goodness, that is deflected. Mo Harris is in the area.
And Mo Harris, that ball was off the back of his helmet. Might have to go to the medical tent and get checked out, as Buckeyes are going to look to kick a field goal here.
Wallace Travers missed his only field goal attempt last week, puts this one through the uprights. It is a 14-10 ball game here. That one nearly missed, Colton. That was very close, but they do get points on that drive.
Yeah, definitely almost missed it. A little on the right side, as this wind and rain is not making it easy for anybody in all 3 portions of the game. As a good return by Wolf to give Oregon Ducks in decent field position and deep in their own territory.
Dubois comes out in empty formation himself here to start this drive. He's going to drop back and pass it middle of the field. That is caught by Stivers, but he loses a yard.
As Stivers having to come back on that hitch route from Dubois to come and get that football, and it loses 1 on that one.
Not how you want to start this drive. He comes back way too far, did not have to, as well tripped over the defensive line. And it sets them behind the chains. 2nd and long here. Pistol set, Twins to the top. Pressure comes right in his face. He gets rid of it at the last second. Leo Manzo gets 1. Oh my goodness, he took a big hit at the end there.
Yeah, that was a huge hit out of bounds, and Claude Dubois is going to have to look to continue this drive moving for the Oregon Ducks.
3rd and 11 here. Audible called in the split back. He's going to look to throw it. No, he tries to hit the halfback. DJ Money comes in, gets the easy deflection. He might look to pick 6 that one.
Yeah, well, could have tried to go for the interception there, but a smart call to knock the ball to the ground and force a punt for the Oregon.
Well, the defense lives to get off the field, Maybe if you try and get the pick, you tip it and it's somehow caught, but Elliott Manning will get the Buckeyes to about the 50-yard line, the 46 or so. And we will see, the 47, Colt. Off by 1. How embarrassing. Brantley Gauchi leading Ohio State onto the field. Bunch formation. They motion out of it. He drops back. Looking down the field to throw. Has tons of time. Great blocking by the offensive line. Forced to just throw it away.
That was a smart play from Gauchi to just try and find something open. Had all the time in the world, and it was a smart throwaway.
Excellent coverage on the back end by the Oregon Ducks. It's so hard to cover receivers for that long. They're going to roll out here, and he's going to tuck it and run. Gauchi can run, shows the leg, slides down early before the line to gain, sets up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, about a pinky length away, a little bit more than that, but still close enough, and it's a 3rd and inches here for the Buckeyes.
I tell you what, Colton, you have got some big pinkies. We will see here. He's going to tuck it and run wide open. No quarterback spy. He picks it up easily.
I might have some big fingers, but they still get the job done as the Buckeyes are scramble from Brantley Gauchi to pick up the 1st down.
Excellent job there. Slid down before Bierma could land a big hit. Sets up 1st and 10 with 6 minutes left. Fakes the handoff here. Triple option look. They get the pitch out late, but the defense comes up very quickly to stop that one. No gain there. Drew Caleb gets the tackle.
Drew Caleb and company come up quickly on that triple option to Elliott Manning on the left side, and it's 2nd and 10 here for the Buckeyes.
Excellent job taking away all 3 options there. Quick pass hits the tight end out of the backfield. Nice hit on the end there. Hamilton does pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, that was a nice pressure up front there from the Ducks defensive line, but great play from Gauchi to throw it quickly to the tight end and pick up a 1st down.
Might have been a little hometown spot there. Not quite sure he got there, but they gave it to him. Defensive end fooled on the read option. Emily Davis picks up 8.
Yeah, Emily Davis being the backup here for the Buckeyes, doing well with the touches she is getting, as it's going to be 2nd and 2.
Pistol formation, twins on both sides. Pressure comes. They're going to throw it to the corner in the flat. He gets popped on the back end. Oh my goodness, might check him in for some concussion protocol. Tristan Jacobs, his 1st catch of the night.
And Tristan Jacobs' 1st catch of the night and 4th of the season, as he's going to look to get something going here.
Love to see Ohio State spread the football around. They're going to look to the end zone here. So much time again. He's going to run into his own lineman, and Benny Trill is going to bring him down.
Yeah, I don't know what that lineman was doing. He needs to just get out the way, let Gauchi go to work, and Benny Trill takes full advantage of that in the spy, and it's going to be 2nd and 12 here for the Buckeyes, and Ohio State's going to have to look for the end zone, try and put some points up here midway through the 2nd quarter.
Colton, we talked about them needing a quarterback spy. You could see Benny Trill was just waiting for him, and he paid the price. Handoff here to Manning. Cannot get to the edge. Great closing speed there.
At great closing speed indeed, as number 13, I believe, Gaff Hudson, the middle linebacker, coming in for the tackle to make this 3rd and long.
He's been so quick laterally today. Very hard to get to the edge if you're Manning. Looking to the end zone, 3rd and 10. Off his back foot, really risky there, incomplete, and they will bring out Wallace Travers to kick another field goal.
Yeah, it's still a decent range field goal, especially with this rain. It's not a gimme for Ohio State.
No, it is not. The kick is up and through the uprights. 2 for 2 on the ball game. That makes him 3 of 4 on the season. That one went through with a little bit more comfort, Colton.
Yeah, still a lot more comfort than the last one. Still a little bit left, but it was enough to at least go through and give him 3.
Oh, fantastic return here. Can he get to the edge? He's showing the speed. Oh, my goodness. Excellent tackle there. He almost got to the edge for the touchdown.
Yeah, definitely. That was a hell of a return there from Ty Wolf, and he had one man to beat, just getting tiptoe tackled from the kick return team, a kick defense team, excuse me, and puts Oregon in good field position.
Sets up fantastic field position here. Aaron Kellogg Jr., AK-47, with his first reception of the night. Now, if Oregon can settle down a little bit, this might get easier for him.
Yeah, definitely. Just got to settle down, play at your pace, play your type of ball game, and keep moving the football.
2nd and 4, quick pass, and oh my goodness, just a miscommunication.
Definitely miscommunication indeed. It looked like a tad bit overthrown. The ball might have been a tad bit too wet, and it's going to be 3rd and manageable.
Slipped out of his hands, probably. Good call there, Colton. 3rd and 4 screen incoming. That is read perfectly, but he cannot come up with the tackle. Hit hard at the end by Billy Jude.
Billy Jude coming in for the tackle. Rocky Musso tried to get him in the backfield, and Tristan Wolf able to break the tackle over him, and Billy Jude able to come in and get the tackle to force a punt here at the 50-yard line exactly.
Absolutely. Great stop there. Great swarming defense by the Buckeyes. They give up the big return, but the defense makes sure that the offense isn't punished too hard for it. Oh, my goodness. But the clipping call is going to come, Colton.
Yeah,
Face mask. Mind. Oh, my goodness. We just got juked out of our shoes. It's going to be even better field position here for Ohio State. Add insult to injury for Oregon.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was going to be coming back, but Ohio State getting lucky on the face mask and get better field position.
Well, they're going to pay for it as well. It's going to be a net gain of 10 on this one with the false start.
Yeah, this ball going back and forth. They're basically right about where they would have been, about 10 yards more on that gain from the penalty.
Well, exactly. No one really knows what's going on here anymore. Draw play. Benny Trill comes up and gets the tackle for loss.
Yeah, Benny Trill is absolutely electric here on this Oregon defense. He is all over the field in every portion of this football game, and he is one of the key focal points when you look at this Oregon Ducks defense.
He is. Definitely flew up. Had great play recognition on that one. They're going to hand it off yet again. Benny Trill tried to come up, could not quite get it. He got blocked, and Elliott Manning gets 16 and a first down.
Elliott Manning, 14 rushes, 45 yards, his longest of the night. Angelo Perez coming in for the tackle to try and diminish what was a long gain.
1st and 10 here across midfield are the Buckeyes. They are driving, but they've been forced to kick a field goal 2 times in a row now. Audible called by Brantley Gauchi. Saw something he liked. He's going to try and hit the tight end, and he does. Shiren picks up 6.
Yeah, it was a good audible there as Shiren was on the block, starts to run up the field, looking to get on a little bit of a hitch route as he breaks a few tackles and gets 6 there for the Buckeyes.
2nd and 4, nearing the final 2 minutes of this half. Man, it feels like this half has flown by. Both of these defenses playing exceptionally well, especially inside the red zone. Those 2 deep touchdowns, really the only difference in this game. Great rush there by Emily Davis. She picks up the first down easily.
Yeah, Emily Davis being the change of pace back here for the Buckeyes, coming in place of Elliott Manning to get that first down here and get deeper into the Ducks territory.
Pistol formation. Fullback comes to that left side. They ran it there, but he gets stuffed in the backfield. Gaff Hudson there quickly.
Yeah, the blocks kind of went too far upfield, didn't give Manning much room to hit the outside edge, as it is only going to be a 1-yard gain here.
2nd and 9. Shotgun trips to the top. Screen play incoming. Screens work on 2nd down, and it works to perfection here. A great job blocking by the pulling guard.
And the pulling guard there on that screen is the key part to a great success on the screen, as Emily Davis gets a great catch and run there on the screen to get the first down.
1st and 10. Ohio State driving, looking towards the sideline, and he just throws it away. That's a souvenir.
And it's definitely a souvenir and a smart play call, as didn't want to force it into any coverage, as Brantley Gauchi has thrown a few interceptions.
He has already thrown 2. One of the coaches told him, don't force it. Easy completion on that left sideline to Tristan Jacobs. It's 3rd and 3.
And Tristan Jacobs' 2nd reception on the evening, as this is going to be 3rd and 3, and this might be a must score here for the Buckeyes.
No touchdowns and 3 red zone trips, and they will not get a touchdown here. He is stuffed by Gaff Hudson yet again. Tackle for loss, and out comes Wallace Travers. The Oregon defense bends but doesn't break 3 consecutive series. And we'll see if Travers can put this one through the uprights. They're going to take all this clock down. Colton, this Oregon defense has proved impressive.
It definitely proves impressive as we get a flag here, and it's going to be a false start from the Buckeyes, and it's going to move the ball back even further.
Oh my goodness, I was going to try and give you some time to talk, but then they just said, no, thank you. Instead, that's even better for Oregon because they will have even more time to work with and 3 timeouts. So we will see if this kick, that looks wide, and it is wide. Wallace Travers is now 2 of 3 on the night.
At 2 of 3, a tad bit above the swirly line, and this weather is making it miserable for the Buckeyes kicker.
I think it's miserable for both offenses because they are struggling. The defenses are feasting right now. Dubois, screen plan, first down. Tries to get a block. Hurdle move to Berlin. Wall is unstoppable.
Berlin Wall absolutely speeding over to the screen as Dubois puts it on the money. Tristan Wolf coming upfield and just absolutely runs directly into number 54, Seth Berlin, and that is only a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9, Ducks.
Oh my goodness, Berlin hurdles a pulling blocker and then makes the tackle. Oh, that's incredible stuff right there. 2nd and 9, clock is continuing to run. It looks like Oregon might be content to let this one go into the half.
I definitely agree with you there. They're going to run this clock down to around the 22nd mark, and they might have, this might be the last play until half.
It probably will be. Seth Berlin in chat, loving what he is seeing from his player. We loved it too up here. Not the last play, Colton, because it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It was a great hit to force the ball free as Oregon's going to try to convert here and bring this ball past the first down marker, or at least close to it, and get this ball game into half.
18 seconds left. Pressure comes. He is going to be sacked in the backfield. Titus Law, his 2nd of the night.
Titus Law has had absolutely just demolishing the Oregon Ducks offensive line as Ohio State calls their first timeout and stops the clock. And they're going to try and at least get 3 here.
Yes, they will. I like that timeout call. Mike Diamond of the Buckeyes was in the backfield as well on that play to help get the sack. 5 seconds left. You maybe have a 5-yard out here or anything in the middle of the field. You need, maybe 4 or 5 yards here to make this a comfortable field goal. You have a timeout. They're going to look for it all, and they have him. Touchdown to Noah. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, and that is a repeat of what happened yesterday when Illinois had the Hail Mary catch in the back of the end zone over the defensive's head, and Brantley Gauci puts that on the money. Hell of a catch there from Noah, and that gives the Buckeyes a lead and puts them up 20-14 going into the half.
Unbelievable throw right there from Gauci. Unbelievable catch by Noah. I thought that knee might have been down short of the goal line, but they rule that he was in. Can they get a kick return touchdown here? That might be a little bit, we might be asking for too much if he did.
Definitely for too much. As it is halftime, Ohio State up 20-14 here over the Ducks.
Yes, they are. Fantastic half of football. Oh, I feel like that was a game in all into itself. Fantastic defense. The offense has had the deep strikes and a great way to end it. Colton, oh my goodness, what have we seen so far? Try and break this one down for us.
I'll definitely try and break this down to the best of my abilities. First off, we're going to start with Brantley Gauci. He's been very consistent here, minus the 2 interceptions, as you see one there in the back corner of the end zone. Both of the interceptions he's thrown has been outside the 5-yard line. Some way in when they were outside the red zone, and he's going to have to look to limit those turnovers and keep firing these deep shots, as you've seen, to Noah, to Bird. And as for the Oregon Ducks, they're just going to have to look to continue to score in some type of way, as the Ohio State defense has been putting them flat on their back here as in the second quarter. As you see, the Ohio State Buckeyes, their time of possession, 11 minutes to 6 minutes, as the Oregon Ducks only have -9 yards rushing to Ohio State 73. And for Ohio State, they have 248 passing yards to Oregon's 155.
I feel like that graphic really told the tale of the tape right there. Ohio State has been dominating this ball game offensively, it seems, but the Oregon defense has just been so scrappy. They've gotten two great interceptions, as you mentioned, inside the 5-yard line, one at the goal line and one in the end zone, and they have gotten forced 3 field goals as well. One that was missed, so that Oregon defense is really keeping them in the ball game. We will see if the offense can live up to their end of the bargain. Dubois comes out, 1st and 10, fires a pass, and it is caught by Roger Blackwell for a first down.
I don't know how Blackwell was able to hold on to that one. That was thrown in a very tight window by Dubois, and it brings up a first down for the Ducks.
6 first downs for Oregon to 11 for Ohio State. That feels about right about how this game is going. Dubois drops back to pass. Quick route on the double out route. Love to see that. Stivers gets 9.
And that double out route is absolutely run to perfection here from the Ducks as Dubois puts that on the money to Stivers to make this 2nd and 1.
Fully loaded pistol formation here for Oregon. They're going to fake the handoff. Pressure comes, he's going to throw it to the sideline. Has his man, Lucier, gets 18.
Lucier just comes down. It looked like a deep corner route, a deep curl route as Dubois puts that on the money, and Lucier keeps his feet in bounds and picks up a first down.
Excellent route right there. Ran off the coverage, made sure he put that foot in the ground, came back to the football, and made a huge game. Oregon is driving with a chance to take the lead. 1st and 10. They hit the halfback on the wheel route, and he picks up about 9 yards. Tristan Wolf is having a great job receiving tonight.
Absolutely having himself a day in the receiving department, as well as Dubois having himself a day throwing the football. Only 8 missed passes.
14-20, Oregon trails inside the red zone, or almost in the red zone. They're going to try and hit the hitch route again. Better coverage this time by Billy Jude.
Billy Jude absolutely rips that ball free from the receiver to make this 3rd and short.
Billy Jude was not going to get fooled by that play again. Fake the rush, blitz comes, and it's picked up by the halfback. Nice check down here to Joel Lopez. He gets 9 and a first down.
Joel Lopez, the walk-on here for the Ducks, as he gets a huge conversion here to pick up a first down.
They're at about the 14-yard line. Empty set now. Corner came on a blitz, and they're going to pay for it. Roger Blackwell gets a 14-yard touchdown.
As a huge pass there from Dubois on the corner route to Roger Blackwell, as the defense came in with a heavy blitz from the corner side, and that played all in the Ducks' favor to tie this ball game up for the time being, pending the extra point.
Absolutely decent coverage there on the back end by Tyler McKnight. Just couldn't quite keep up with the receiver. Blackwell gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And now 21-20, Oregon has taken the lead, started out with a great drive. Now their defense, which has stood tall all night. Oh my goodness, a little bit of a gaffe on special teams here from Ohio State, but they do get across the 25.
It definitely looked like a little bit of miscommunication there from both of the return men in the very back, as Manning was still able to get to around the 25-yard line, so it's still a decent return.
7.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Tons of football. They hand it off to Manning on the first down carry. Nice job cutting around the blockers. Gets a bunch on the first down.
Elliott Manning, 17 rushes, 60 yards, about 3.5 per carry, as he gets a huge run there on the first play to pick up a first down.
1st and 10. Quick pass to the sideline. Out route caught by Cyrus Payne, his first of the night.
And Cyrus Payne, first catch for 4 yards. Keep getting those, and you're going to keep moving the football.
2nd and 6. Gauchi looking pretty comfortable in the pocket here. Hands it off to Manning. Miss. Oh my goodness, that would have been a big tackle for a loss. Just missed it, but instead Manning picks up a chunk of change but gets hit hard.
And Benny Trill, the headhunter for the Oregon Ducks, gets a huge hit there after a missed tackle from Paxton Barama. And it's going to be 3rd and 3 here for the Buckeyes.
You're right. Birama was in the backfield quickly, could not quite make the play. Tight end in motion from right to the left. They're going to pass it. They're going to hit that motion receiver. He will not get the first down. The defense stands tall yet again.
The defense stands tall. Gaff Hudson comes up huge there, stops him just short of the first down, and forces a punt here for the Oregon Ducks to get the ball back.
Gaff Hudson is having a fantastic ball game, has 12 tackles on the season, might double that total here tonight. Benny Trill gets Oregon across the 30 to start this drive. They just scored, and they are in the zone right now. It feels like the momentum has swung to Oregon's side now. As Dubois comes out in the shotgun, he's going to drop back to pass on first down, looks to the sideline, completed catch to Roger Blackwell.
That was a good catch, as Oregon's going to look to have another methodical drive here as they started this half on the right footing, as that was a good 3-yard gain.
Easy completions on first down has been working for Dubois. We'll see if they go back on second down. He looks to the opposite sideline this time. Same play, essentially. Aaron Kellogg Jr. gets 5.
Aaron Kellogg Jr. only his second catch of the evening, as Claude Dubois has missed only, couldn't exactly do the math on that one. Not my strong suit, but still a great pass.
That's okay. True. Or read option, RPO there. Dubois did not like what he saw. The Ohio State defense this time stands tall and forces a punt right back.
And Oregon Ducks having to punt the football back. And with my math, me and Logan do have something in common, apparently.
That may be true. You are exactly right. Oh, my goodness. Slips a tackle, but then gets brought down with a sweet slide tackle. Did you see that, Colton? That was unbelievable.
That was unbelievable. Huge tackle there from the Oregon Ducks, and it's going to be up around about the 36-yard line here for the Buckeyes.
Pistol set here. They bring pressure, and they throw that way. Slips the tackle. Emily Davis out of the backfield gets 8.
Emily Davis coming in when she is needed most and doing well with the catches and the reps she is getting.
2nd and 2. Pistol trips to the bottom. They're going to throw it here on second down. Throws it on the slant route, or on the in route right there. Emmanuel Anoa gets 6.
Emmanuel Anoa, 4 receptions, 73 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And those 2 touchdowns were on 2 long bombs, one at the end of the second quarter to basically go into half, and one in the first quarter for one of the first scores of the game.
5 minutes left here. Take the handoff read option. Cuts upfield. Does Gauchi. Picks up 6 yards.
And Brantley Gauchi getting 6 yards for the Buckeyes as Drew Caleb gets his 8th tackle of the night.
Givic in chat, once again, I am asking you to give us the ball back. It's like you're asking for donations like Bernie Sanders out there. 2nd and 4. Gonna fake the handoff read option. Oh my goodness, Benny Trill sends him to the shadow realm.
Absolutely sends him to the shadow realm. Nowhere to be seen for Brantley Gauchi, as Benny Trill is trying to bring him more of a collection on his heads, as he is the headhunter here.
Yes, he is. You're right. Zoinks, Jinkies in chat, too true. 3rd and 4 here. Ohio State trailing by 1 point. They're going to throw it deep down the sideline. They had his man. Oh, and he just overthrows it.
Just overthrows it to Andrew Bird, and this rain is really putting an effect on both of these offenses when they try and throw it deep, as the Buckeyes are going to try and pin the Ducks deep in their own territory here. And this ball is going to bounce into the end zone and bring it to the 20-yard line.
Unbelievable right there. That was Andrew Bird. Like you said, he was wide open, and it just slips out of his hands. Brandon in chat, thank you very much. We love you too, Stinky. 1st and 10 here. Check down to the seam. Roger Blackwell picks up 8.
And Roger Blackwell getting his 4th reception, 36 yards, and a touchdown, as Dubois is getting more comfortable as this game goes on.
Excuse me, 2nd and 2 here. Empty formation for Oregon. They're going to throw it deep down the sideline. Wide open receiver, Lucier, streaking down the sideline, gets pushed out of bounds at the 15.
Lucier runs absolutely man-wild down the right sideline, picks up his 4th catch, absolutely burns in on the zone play. One man to beat, gets pushed out of bounds on a big gain and a first down. Ducks.
Fantastic play right there. Great job of sticking with it by Tyler McKnight. Forces him out of bounds. The Ohio State defense trailing by 1 needs to stand here. 3.5 minutes left, 1st and 10. Quick pass on the wide receiver screen. He sheds a tackle somehow. Wolf picks up 6.
Tristan Wolf on the screen play. I saw that coming from a mile away, as he is doing absolutely everything he can on both ends of the offense to try and get this Oregon Ducks lead even bigger.
He has not been or made a huge impact in the rushing game, but has been a dangerous weapon receiving out of the backfield. This time, pistol twins to both sides. They motion the halfback out. They're going to throw to the wide open Ty Wolf on the slant route. Touchdown. Oh, that's a late penalty right there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. That needs to be ejected for that one, as Ty Wolf absolutely gets manhandled after the play, but picks up a touchdown, his 2nd on the season.
You got to think that that is a late hit in the end zone. That's 15 yards in the ensuing kickoff. But a great play there. Ty Wolf gets in the end zone. That is just too easy. A little stutter step, hesitation slant route from the star wide receiver gets an easy touchdown. And now Ohio State, trailing by 8, needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And they're going to get hindered here. There's the clipping call.
And it's basically just a payback on that touchdown play, as they get right about 12 to 15 yards on that penalty. And just what Brandon said in chat, we love you too, my man.
1st and 10 here for Ohio State. They need a score on this drive. Looking to pass on 1st down. Easy completion on the slant. Cyrus Payne gets 5.
Cyrus Payne doing well, 2 catches, 9 yards, and he's getting these little small chunk plays when his number is called, as it is 2nd and 5.
2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Calls an audible, does Gauchi. And he's going to hand it off on the run. It's a nice check down there for the 1st down. Elliot Manning, excuse me, not Eli Manning. This isn't the Giants.
I almost made that screw up earlier in the game, as Elliot Manning gets the 1st down here for the Buckeyes.
1st and 10. Motion a halfback around in the orbit motion. That goes nowhere there. Emily Davis loses 2.
At Gaff Hudson getting the TFL there on Emily Davis, as that is one of her fewest yards per carry on the game.
Update on the Twitch game. Texas has a commanding lead, 41-14, with 4 minutes left. Here, 2 minutes left. Slant route across the middle. Emmanuel Anoa gets 4, but it's still 3rd and long.
And Emmanuel Anoa absolutely gets blasted there at the end of the play, as Gauchi is trying to bring this game back into reach for the Buckeyes on 3rd and long.
3 of 11 on 3rd down is Ohio State. Blitz comes. They're going to find him. The linebacker vacated the area. Cyrus Payne has enough for the 1st down.
Like I said, Cyrus Payne, when his number is called, he is absolutely doing everything he can with those targets, as Gauchi gets the 1st down here for the Buckeyes.
1st and 10. Blitz comes yet again. They hit the halfback out of the backfield. Emily Davis picks up 8 yards on the reception.
Emily Davis trying to make up for that rush of negative yards, as Benny Trill absolutely gets shrugged off there on that play, but great tackle there from his Duck teammates.
Bunch to the bottom, one stays in the block. Looking deep downfield, tons of time for Manning. Blitz comes late, it gets picked up. What a catch. No, it's incomplete. Good defense down the field.
Yeah, good defense down the field. Gauchi had all the time in the world trying to find an open target. Throws it to his receiver, just not enough room to try and bring that one in.
3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off. Doing a little happy feet dancing, and they give him the hometown spot.
And the hometown spot absolutely comes in clutch here for the Buckeyes, as Drew Caleb gets the tackle. I could have sworn that was behind the line.
I thought so too. 10 tackles already for Drew Caleb. Monster night tonight. A big hit in the backfield. Gaff Hudson gets the tackle on Brian Gutierrez, the walk-on.
Yeah, Brian Gutierrez, the walk-on, getting his 1st rush of the night for no gain, as Gaff Hudson gets another tackle here.
2nd and 10. Drops back to pass. Middle of the field, incomplete. That is just a drop.
Yeah, just a drop, and it was probably the best thing for him as he was going to get absolutely lit up by that Oregon linebacker.
That is very true. You're right. That is a hospital pass waiting to happen. He wanted no part of it. Screen on 3rd and 10. Do they get the blocking? They get decent blocking. It's not quite enough. 4th and 1. I doubt they go for it.
I doubt they go for it too, and they don't. And they're going to try and pin the Oregon Ducks back deep in their own territory here. And the Buckeyes defense is really going to have to step up here as we are about to enter the 4th quarter.
Yes, we are. Great punt, though. It does unfortunately sail into the end zone. Colton, that drive went 39 yards and took 11 plays. That is unbelievable for Ohio State that they ran that many plays and got that few yards. So good work trying to get methodical drives going. Check down out of the backfield. He's still up somehow. Dwayne Johnson, the Rockets reception, leading us into the 4th quarter. Get those 4s up in chat. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with the reception, leading us into the 4th quarter. Nothing has been off limits in this game. Pass to the sideline. Dangerous. Garrett Pemberton. That should be 2 picks tonight.
And 2 picks, both crucial drops there for Pemberton, as they both probably could have been pick 6s if you could hold on.
3rd and 6 here now. Only bringing 4. Down the right sideline. Has his man, and it's caught. Roger Blackwell, another big play.
Roger Blackwell coming up clutch here for the Ducks, bringing them into Buckeye territory.
Excellent finesse there by Dubois. Fit that into a very tight window. 1st and 10. Has time, throws it to the near sideline. Claude Dubois leads him too far.
And Claude Dubois just a little bit on the outside as the receiver cannot haul it in, and it is 2nd and 10.
8.5 minutes left in this ball game. 2nd and 10. Throws it this time to the far sideline. Ty Wolf does not pick up the 1st down, and it's 3rd and inches.
At 3rd and inches indeed. Not quite a pinky length, as we might see a little bit of a play action here.
Oh my goodness. Colton has long pinkies, everybody. Remember that. Near sideline on the wheel route. Does he step out? No, they give him the 1st down.
Oh, that was so close there for Tristan Wolf, able to squeeze past the 1st down marker, and the Ducks are absolutely rolling here.
Yes, they are. Ohio State defense cannot give up a score, down 8. They're looking on a comeback route. They're nearly incomplete, nearly intercepted.
AK-47, a key drop there for the Ducks, and absolutely crucial for Ohio State defense, as it is 2nd and 10 and around the 34-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Looks to the halfback, and he goes to the halfback. Cuts inside. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson gets 5.
Dwayne Johnson is coming back to play some Oregon Duck football here to help out the Ducks here in the CFSL.
I don't think he has any more eligibility remaining, so not sure what he's doing on the field here. 3rd and 5. Empty set. Dangerous pass. Goes to the end zone. And that is incomplete. The coverage just too good down the field. Shaquille Rocky gets the deflection, and they send out Vinny Trill to kick a 45-yard field goal.
That is a very long field goal indeed. Let's see if he can make it, and that one is good as Oregon goes up 31-20 over the Buckeyes.
He is 4 for 4 on the season so far, is Vinny Trill. An 11-point lead is 2 possessions. I think that might actually take maybe a little bit of pressure off Ohio State, knowing you need to score twice and you don't just need 1 in the 2-point conversion. So now we will see if they can get a good return here. They will. They get a great return from Elliott Manning. Sets them up around the 34. That might be the spark that this Ohio State offense needs.
Definitely.
I'm so sorry, Colton. Go ahead.
It's 1st and 10 here for the Buckeyes.
They're going to roll out. is Gauchi. Tons of time. He's going to tuck it and run. Runs into his own player again and then slides for no reason.
Absolutely runs into his player. Got scared. Didn't want to take a hit from Benny the Headhunter Trill. And plays it safe there for a 3-yard gain.
Decent idea there. Benny Trill was lurking in the area. 2nd and 7. Going to tuck it and run yet again. Spins forward. Still gets 3.
Definitely still gets 3. Brantley Gauchi, 8 rushes, 22 yards. Trying to get something moving with his legs as Ohio State is 5 for 14 on 3rd down.
That is less than ideal, but not impractical. Must convert. 3rd and 4. Tons of time. Will he tuck it and run? He's going to throw it deep. Wide open, and it's a touchdown. Andrew Bird. Ohio State's back in it.
Ohio State is absolutely back in it. Brantley Gauchi had all the time in the world to get some hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars, and now they're going to go for 2 and try and bring this game even closer.
Oh my goodness. Colton Powell bringing out all the great puns here, all the great references. Going for 2, bringing pressure are the Ducks, and he drops it. Oh, he had it in his hands. He went for the spec catch. He didn't need to. Now they need a touchdown.
Yeah, that he could have just caught that regularly as he was open on that slant route, and now the Ducks are going to try and run some of this clock out and bring the pressure to Ohio State to try and score.
Benny Trill with a decent return here, doing it all on defense and on special teams. Oh my goodness, we have got a thriller in Columbus here. I was going to try and go thriller in Manila, Muhammad Ali, but then I was like, no, that's Joe Frazier and not Dwayne Johnson. I don't know. We're going all over the place here tonight, Colton.
And definitely all over the place as the Ducks are going to come out here on 1st and 10 around the 28-29 yard line.
6.5 minutes left in Columbus in the rain. Blitz comes and they get rid of it. Nice pitch and catch. AK-47, the serial man with a nice reception.
AK-47 on the corner route, wide open, gets his feet in bounds, pushed out of bounds for Oregon Ducks 1st down.
The coverage by Daniel Bingham, just not quite tight enough. The blitz came from the near side. They threw to the far side. Don't normally see that. Oregon made them pay. Dubois going to drop back here. Blitz comes and it's picked up. Oh my goodness, Ohio State's bringing a ton of pressure, but Dubois is getting rid of it quickly.
And Dubois is playing absolutely electric football as he throws it cross-body to number 6 here for the Ducks. Roger Blackwell getting a nice catch there for 6 yards.
Took a big hit on the end of that play as well. Did Blackwell across midfield. Ohio State's defense needs to bend but not break. 2nd and 4, the clock is ticking. Middle of the field completed for a 1st down. The Berlin Wall brings him down.
Berlin Wall is having himself quite a game as well as Tristan Wolf. 11 catches is quite well for the halfback here of the Ducks.
Very surprising to see a halfback get that many catches and so few of them be screens as well. So they're using him as a great effective weapon. Throws it deep down the sideline and just throws a souvenir.
And throws a souvenir. Great throwaway there as Claude Dubois having himself a game. No interceptions as he has had 3 all season long.
He is keeping control of the football here tonight. That is what has cost Ohio State. They're going to hit the halfback out of the backfield. Joel Lopez, the walk-on, picks up 9.
Joel Lopez might be related to George Lopez maybe, as the Oregon Ducks are going to be 3rd and short.
You never know. We're bringing in everybody. We got another, maybe that's the son, the brother or something. They're going to be picked. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was picked. Berlin Wall had a pick 6.
That would have been a pick 6 the other way, and that would have brought Ohio State back in this game. And now it's 4th and 1. Ducks are going to go for it.
They're playing aggressive. 4th and 1. And they have a wide open receiver. Roger Blackwell on the hitch. Picks up 12. And that is a 1st down.
And Claude Dubois leading this Ducks offense. Goes for it on 4th down to Roger Blackwell, and a huge conversion there for the Ducks.
Extremely aggressive play calling right there. Ty Wolf gets 7 yards, had more room than he thought on the sideline.
That definitely had some more room on that out route against the zone coverage, as that was a good 7-yard gain.
2nd and 3, clock is still ticking. A 5-point lead for Oregon. Another wide open receiver. Cody Gammon gets 6 and a first down.
Cody Gammon in that little flat on the little hitch. Claude Dubois, 40 for 56, 427 yards and 4 touchdowns.
First and goal. 4.5 minutes left. Dubois drops back. Throws it to the near sideline, and it is complete, but they don't get very much.
And not very much indeed. Dwayne Johnson getting the reception there, and Claude Dubois is trying to get this Ducks offense in the end zone.
Second and goal. They're going to hit the halfback out of the backfield. Sheds 1 tackle, sheds 2, cannot shed more. Tristan Wolf gets back to the line of scrimmage.
12 receptions, 67 yards, a touchdown to go along with it, as Claude Dubois is definitely going to try and look to get this Oregon Ducks offense into the end zone here.
Dubois from the pistol, drops back. Has time. Scrambles. Has his receiver, Lucier, with the touchdown. That one might put it away.
That definitely might put it away, as it's going to put the Oregon Ducks offense up 8, I believe, if my math is correct.
That is not correct.
Well, it close enough that it is 12. Thank you, Frosty, for helping me out. As this Oregon Ducks offense is doing quite well. Now the Buckeyes offense is going to have to come back and retaliate with about 3:40 left and a decent turn from Manning.
Oh my goodness, good to know that my broadcast partner Colton Powell does AMK math in the booth.
I did skip school.
That is true. That is true. First and 10. Brantley Gauchi needs to lead the team down the field. Middle of the field completed to Bird, but they got to go quick.
They definitely got to pick up the pace here for the Buckeyes, as Brantley Gauchi and company and Andrew Bird having himself a game.
Second and 2. Gauchi's got to go quick. Looking down the field, has his man for the first down across midfield. That's a Noah for 14.
But Noah also himself having a game, trying to get over that century mark, and he has 2 touchdowns to go along with it.
First and 10. Empty set here. Looking down the field, middle of the field yet again. They give him the first down, hometown spot.
Hometown spot indeed, as Cyrus Payne getting himself a nice reception for a first down.
Another empty formation here. Check down to the near side. Anoa gets 5. They've got to go quick here, not a first down.
Yeah, definitely not a first down. 4 yards away from the century mark. 2nd and 5, Buckeyes.
They're coming from the huddle. Would like to see them show a little bit more urgency. Empty here again. They only rush 4. They're going to tuck it and run. He will pick up the first down. Not sliding this time is Gauchi.
Gauchi, 11-yard rush. Good pickup there for the Buckeyes, but they really got to pick up the pace.
Yes, they do. Still over 2.5 minutes left. Need to score here. They look to the end zone, or he just throws it away. That does stop the clock, though.
It definitely stops the clock. It basically a free timeout and a loss of that down, as a 2nd and 10 in pistol formation.
Down 12 with 2:36 left. Gauchi looks. Oh, the receiver slipped, but it's intercepted anyway. Ryder Thompson gets the pick, his first of his career, and a great return as well. Oregon will ice the football game with that pick.
That was a costly slip from the Buckeyes, as that is a horrible way for this game to end for them. As Ryder Thompson, as you said, gets his first interception of his career. Congrats to him, and a way to ice the game here.
Oh my goodness! That might have been intercepted anyway. If Thompson undercuts that route, we will never know. Instead, it is a great interception. Dwayne Johnson loses 4 on the carry. Ray Lupo gets his first tackle for loss. I know he was in chat earlier.
Yeah, Ray Lupo getting the tackle for loss there. Congrats to you on that one, as this is going to be a 2nd and long here, as the Ducks are going to try and run the rest of this clock out.
They are not calling timeouts yet. Is Ohio State. They may not at this point. Handoff up the middle to Tristan Wolf. Oh, there's the first timeout.
And the first timeout, if they can somehow get the Ducks off the field pretty quickly and then go score quickly themselves with the 2-point conversion, this game might be still be in reach.
It might be. They're going to take a deep shot down the left sideline. It is incomplete. Billy Jude with the deflection. That is a smart deflection because you will get better field position after this punt.
Yeah, definitely a smart play from Billy Jude to just deflect the football and make Oregon Ducks try to pin you back deep. As the Ohio State offense, and ooh, what a horse collar tackle.
An RKO out of nowhere tackle right there. They did burn a few extra seconds off the clock. I don't know if the field position is any better, so I might have been mistaken on that one. 1:30 left in this ball game, Colton. What does Ohio State need to do?
They just need to start taking some deep shots. You really have not much to lose besides trying to get this game back into reach with 1:30. You have 2 timeouts here, but it's going to be tough for Ohio State to try and win this one.
Well, we will see what they have and what they are made of. Brantley Gauchi, middle of the field. You got to take some shots down the sidelines here.
Definitely anything over the middle of the field is not what you need to be looking for. You got to look towards the sideline and down the field.
2nd and inches. They look down the middle, wide open, way down the field. This time, Shiren with the big gain.
As Shiren down the middle, a huge gain for 28, and the clock is still ticking.
Yes, it is. Right after they set the football here, they're looking to the end zone, it looks like. They go to the end zone, and it's caught. Huge reception by Cyrus Payne. They got to hustle.
As Cyrus Payne, huge catch there, making do with his catches. That's his 5th of the evening, and Brantley Gauchi puts that on a dime, and we might call that a head tap.
Yes, very true. Unbelievable. That is almost intercepted. That was very, very dangerous there. I think a walk-on almost had a pick. Instead, the clock is still running. 1st and goal. They're taking up a lot of time. You're looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Nice coverage right there.
And nice coverage indeed by number 14, Jackson Rogers, the outside linebacker for the Ducks. And it will stop the clock here.
2nd and goal. 53 seconds left. Gauchi looking, pressure, cannot take that sack, but they do call the timeout.
Yeah, Oregon Ducks were trying to force a timeout out of the Buckeyes, and that was a good way to do it with a huge sack.
3rd and goal from the 10. Have to score. And he gets sacked again. They do not call timeout this time. The Oregon defense getting home. They're hustling back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and goal. This is the ball game. Brantley Gauchi drops back. Pressure comes again, and he cannot get rid of it. The Ohio State pressure just too much.
Ohio State pressure. The pressure was too much for Ohio State as the Oregon Ducks defensive line absolutely swarms and makes the sack onto Brantley Gauchi, and that will officially end this game as the Ducks are just going to run this clock out. And victory formation.
Exactly. 3 straight sacks. They call timeout too. Love that. 3 straight sacks for this Oregon defense. Wins them the ball game. The coverage down the field, excellent as well. The last play of the game, Oregon will win 38-26. Colton, let's wrap this one up.
Definitely wrap this one up. Oregon Ducks getting their 2nd win on the season and their first back-to-back win in over 2 seasons here, might I add, as Claude Dubois has himself a career game, getting his touchdown total to 11 on the season with no interceptions. And I've got to applaud Claude Dubois, the freshman, for absolutely having a standout game. And for the Ohio State Buckeyes, Brantley Gauchi having himself quite a game as well. Just those costly turnovers in the end zone just put that game away. The defense is going to have to step it up here next week.
I'd like to thank my associate producer, Austin Crow, and my executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, my broadcast partner for tonight's action, Colton Powell. I am Tony Papel, and you have been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Go head on over to Twitch to catch the end of that game. And next week, we will start us off on Monday, January 29th, with the Inside Blitz podcast at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll see you then, everybody.